And this week on Look at This, our Desmond Shaw is taking your requests to learn more about the many cities that make up our region. Tonight, he flies over a city that's much more than a suburb of Los Angeles.
We'll take a look at this city in the eastern San Gabriel Valley. This is Covina, a medium-sized city that has a richer history than most, myself included, probably realize. For Covina's origins, we have to go all the way back to the Mexican Rancho period, when the area was part of the sprawling Rancho La Puente. And it belonged to William Workman and John Rowland, two names people in this neck of the woods probably recognize. And a lot of the land would be sold to Costa Rican brothers Julian and Antonio Badillo, who have a street named after them here. They actually tried to grow coffee on this land initially, but when that didn't work out, they sold about 2,000 acres to developer Joseph Phillips, who would go on to found Covina in 1882. Now, the name Covina is credited to a young engineer that Phillips hired to survey the area. He was said to be impressed with the way the geography formed a natural cove around vineyards that were planted by some early settlers here. So he combined cove and vine, and this area received the name Covina in 1885. And while vineyards may have contributed to the city's name, it was oranges and lemon groves that formed the city's economic backbone for many decades. Covina was actually one of the world's largest orange producers, and Citrus Avenue is named in recognition of that heritage. When it incorporated into its own city in 1901, it was only about 1 square mile. That fact produced the city's early slogan, 1 mile square and all there, in 1922, after a Chamber of Commerce contest to promote the fledgling city. Like many towns in the outer orbit of Los Angeles, it remained pretty small until after World War II and the explosion of freeway infrastructure and runaway popularity of single-family homes. Today, Covina is closer to 7 square miles and home to about 50,000 people. I mentioned Citrus Avenue, and that's where you're going to find Covina's lovely little downtown, which pays homage to its late 1800s history. There's tons of great shops and restaurants to check out, as well as highlights like Heritage Park Plaza and the Jailhouse Museum, just to name a few. A really cool city with deeper roots than I realized. Thanks to Rafaela Perdue for telling me to check out the city of Covina from SkyCal. I'm Desmond Shaw.
And if you'd like Desmond to take a look at something interesting in your neighborhood, just write us at lookatthis@cbs.com.